Right.
Hello.
Was that the intro?
No.
Da.
No, I'm doing it now. Right.
All right.
Welcome everyone. Flickheads.
Ever
First ever episode of Flickheads. Um,
episode one.
episode one. First and maybe
They say
last.
the first. Yeah, well, it's gonna be if it's the last one, then it's the best one, isn't it?
Yeah. There's not much competition then, I suppose. But
No.
yeah. So as usual, you can follow any updates on the Instagram. That's the Nothing Channel 1 on Instagram. And I'd like to announce the launch of the YouTube channel coming this week, Barry. We're all excited about that. The audience,
Oh, we're so excited.
audience are clapping at that one. They're
That's
loving
great.
it. They're loving it. So what it's going to be is I'm just going to basically post the live broadcasts, just uncut, raw, unedited action
Right.
on there. Because I really can't get my head around the editing just yet. So you've got to sift through the shit, folks. So yeah, this is a general film
You meant to
podcast.
say it's like it's that good. It doesn't need editing. It's like just the raw, you
Mm,
know.
well, that's true too, I guess.
Not I don't know what to do. So
Yeah, exactly. So we've got the first episode of the film podcast today, and that voice you can hear is not actually in the studio due to the pandemic. We all love
due to
the
that
pandemic.
COVID.
Yeah, this episode is sponsored by the pandemic, by the way. Intro, Barry. Barry, welcome. Let's get the
Hello.
audience going for you.
All right. Like claps. I like
Yes,
it. They're already
yes.
into me.
Oh, they're buzzing. They're absolutely buzzing over you, mate. So basically, me and Barry, we always talk about films together. We've always got an opinion on the latest film that we watch together. We give each other recommendations a lot, that sort of thing. So we thought, why not do a little chat about it for you folks at home?
Mm.
So I've got a few film-related questions to introduce you to Barry. Barry, you game?
Yes.
Oh, the audience loved that as well. He's up for it,
Just really
everyone.
doesn't
He's up
take a
for it.
lot.
Yeah. No, they're very excitable. Um, I think the thing with the applause is it's not much effort, but often, which is yeah, they're saving
Yeah.
it.
Like
This
Oprah.
yeah, they've got it's a marathon, not a
Like if
sprint.
I went on a show like Oprah, do you not think like your hands would burn by the end of it?
Don't you think they edit a lot of that in though?
Like the claps.
Yeah, like the audience clapping, like
I
don't
don't
they?
know, man, because it's like it's Americans, isn't it? So they just gas over anything.
Yeah, true, true. Like Jerry Springer, they're jumping on the seats and breaking arms and stuff.
Yeah, it's
It's a bit intense. It's like
like
Colosseum.
it's exciting, but I've never seen something that exciting where I'm
Yeah,
jumping
it's
on my seat.
exciting, but just calm down, will you?
Yeah.
So we've got
It's
four films. We've got four film-related questions to ask you, Barry.
all
So
right.
first one, the obvious one. What is your favourite film?
See, I was thinking about this a
It's
lot.
a, it's a tricky question to
I've,
throw at you, mate.
it changes a lot. Um, I think there's like probably a lot of films that you're allowed to have as your top film.
Mm,
Um, like you're not allowed Madagascar 2, for example. Um,
I'd take that
but
as
I
valid.
think the one that sort of keeps coming back to me, and that it's like a bit of a title race. I'm gonna say Terminator 2 because it's a
Yeah, I
great one.
thought
It's a
that.
really good film. For 1991 as well. Like I remember watching it. I suppose it's more from when I was a kid. Like watching that, I was like just absolutely mind blown
Well,
at
you've
all the
actually
whole film.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. And actually, the fourth question, which you've probably answered in that one, is what's your favourite sequel? So two birds, one
Well,
stone.
yeah,
Are we saying? I'm
yeah,
guessing
yeah, pretty much,
it's.
mate.
In
Because the
fact, there's an
first one, ain't it?
argument. There's an argument to be made for the greatest sequel of all time, Terminator 2. There really is, if
Yeah,
you ask me.
yeah. Because I mean, what's better than one Terminator? I know, put another one in there.
You gotta do.
Sound
Yeah.
great. I'm up for it.
Now, this might not be part of your favourite film, or it could be. But what's your favourite of all time? It can be TV and film. This one as well. Character. Have you got a
Yeah.
favourite character?
I yeah. Again, I was thinking about this one a lot. So I think my favorite character is the dude from The Big Lebowski.
Oh, that's a great
Um,
one. The audience love that
because
one.
right,
Yeah, go on.
he he has no character development at all.
He doesn't, does he?
He's the same guy from
Yeah.
start to finish. He doesn't even really want to be there. He's trying to like get out of it for the most part. Like there's the scene where essentially he's like given the task by that guy in the mansion.
Mm.
He's like, all right, yeah, this is what you got to do. And then the next scene is him just in the bath, just not doing anything about the
Yeah.
main, like the quest of the thing. And he's just dragged along for the entire way. He doesn't want to be there. He doesn't want to do it. Um,
That's a good one.
he's
That's a really
great.
good one actually, because I don't think even that whole group, that trio of friends they've got, the bowling team, they don't change at all, really, do they?
No, there's
Any
no
of them.
character development at
Yeah,
all.
that's great. That's great. So it might
They
be in
just
one
go
of the
back to
films.
bowling.
Yeah, I know that's great, and bless up R.I.P. Donny as well. Bless up Donny.
Yeah,
He has a tough time. What's the guy? I'm blanking on his name. John Goodman's character. Randolph, is it Randall? What's the mullet guy?
the gun nut.
The one who's always picking on Donny.
I
Walter,
can't remember. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Walter.
That's the
That's the
guy.
one. Yeah, he's a brilliant character. They're all brilliant characters.
Mm.
So it could be from one of the films we've mentioned or not at all. But have you got a favourite film moment? Now this one I thought about if someone asked me this, and I couldn't really pick one. I was sifting through a lot.
This is the one that was like really bugging me
Mm,
because like
there's
I
so
could have
many.
had like the motorbike bit in Terminator 2,
Yeah.
but then I thought like there's actually no dialogue at all in that scene. It's just like a cool car chase.
Mm.
Um, I could have had like the um the burger scene from Pulp Fiction as well.
Oh, the
That's
burger
one that sort
scene
of
would you
stuck with
go
me.
for? Yeah. Yeah.
Uh,
Okay.
I could have had the Hoth battle as well because I used to watch that
Yeah.
over and over again.
Yes.
Um, and then I think this one's really good. I think it is the Pulp Fiction one, but I think there's a scene in Seven Psychopaths where one of the characters is just explaining how he thinks the film should end, like really fourth wally.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Um, and it's like this big gunfight, and it makes no sense. There's like characters there that have died, um, and there's like he adds a bunch of new characters that just come in for no reason. It's like a fight in a graveyard, but it's all done with his like finger guns, and it's cutting
Oh right.
back
Yes, I
towards it's
remember that.
yeah,
Yes, but they're
it's
getting
like
blown
cutting back to
away.
this like actually really good fight scene with like
Yeah.
bazookas and all sorts of shit going on, and then it's cutting back to him like explaining it and just going pop, 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 pop. I thought that was
Yes.
quite
Yeah, I
quite
remember
like
that. That's a
fun
great
and
film.
funny and actiony. So
Mm.
it did everything I like at once.
Do you know what popped into my, especially in recent times? I've got an answer for
Go
the
on.
all time, and then I've got a recent one. The last 20 minutes in like Once Upon a Time in Hollywood really stood out for me in like last year.
Yeah,
Oh my
yeah, yeah, yeah,
god, that was like probably the most memorable moment for me, or a couple in Parasite actually. To be fair, were like
yeah,
whoa. But Scarface, the end
yeah.
routine when he's
True.
coked out of his head, and he's
I mean, the
just
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood thing, it really leaves you like, because you know you're watching a Quentin Tarantino film for like 2 hours, and no one's died, so you're
yeah,
so thirsty
yeah,
for
yeah.
some action.
Yeah, he needs to come back and do like another revenge one, all out gore fest. I mean, that
Yeah,
popped
yeah,
into
yeah.
my head
That'd be sick.
the killing of the crazy 99s or whatever they're called in or 88.
Oh,
Sorry,
in Kill Bill.
in Kill Bill. That whole sequence stood
Yeah,
out in my mind. Because you've
very
got like
pretty.
she kills loads of the standard henchmen, then she's got the woman swinging the spiky ball,
Yeah,
and
it's
then
like
she's
straight into a
got
boss fight.
main bitch Lucy Liu swinging a katana.
Did
So
she
yeah,
cut her
that
like
were
head
oh
straight
god, yeah,
through,
yeah, yeah. They chop
like all
it
the
off,
brains
don't
and
they?
stuff?
Yeah, they chop it off and it slices, and then she falls in the snow. Really good. The last scene in the
Love that
first one,
shit.
I think, isn't it? think it's the very last bit in the first one, is that? If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Right, we've got a fantastic game set up for you here,
Right, go on.
mate. It's called I Thought You Were Dead. The audience
Fuck's
clapping
sake.
at that. They love that one. Okay, so I thought you were dead.
Right.
This is gonna. I'll do it again. I thought you were dead. They liked it even more
Right.
the second time. Right.
Wow.
So basically, now this is gonna. There's gonna be a few little red herrings, if you like, a few tricks along the way. Because
Right. Okay.
if they have died, we don't have to have seen it in the film or TV show or anything. But the character has to have died at some point in their lineage, and it's referred
Right.
to.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So if I were to say the first one here is Mufasa.
Dead. Yeah.
Yeah. Right. Okay. So you understand the game. If not, you'd say
Yeah.
alive.
I had to like hold on, wait a
Yeah.
second.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I mean, he comes back in spirit, so we counting that as like Force Ghost.
So this is the thing. So what I'd say is, like, if even though he came back as a spirit, he did die. His physical
Had a
body
death
did
scene.
die. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we can debate it till the cows come home, but we've got a show to do, you know.
Yeah. I think if you Google searched "Is Mufasa dead," you'd get a pretty
Technically.
definitive like answer.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, he
If
is
you want to
dead.
tell your kids, something nice, then say no, he's not dead
Yeah.
because his
Just skip
spirit's
past.
there.
Just skip past that.
But you
Scene.
don't want to get into the whole death thing. Which
Yeah, the whole him trampled by a stampede, dead
no,
on the ground. So, are you ready for
avoid.
this then? Are you ready for this?
Yeah,
This is
go
going
on
to be
then.
exciting, right? Okay. So, nice and easy. We'll start nice and easy, and then they get a bit obscure. So, Luke Skywalker. Barry, are you there?
Yeah.
Ooh, he's
Oh
struggling.
man,
I'm gonna have to rush you for an
I was
answer.
actually alive.
That's incorrect.
I thought he was still alive, man. I thought they'd never kill him off.
Unfortunately, in The Last Jedi, he disappeared into thin air, and that was his death.
Right.
Which was a fantastic scene, hated by
I mean,
everyone. Do you
I
remember
watched
that
that
when he
film
was just
once.
meditating and he just disappeared into thin air?
No, nah. I mean, yeah, I wasn't really there when I was watching that film.
A bit
I was
spaced out, yeah.
a bit spaced out. Yeah,
Some
I was
people
like,
say it'd actually help you understand what the fuck was going on in that one.
well, I thought it was good,
It
and then
was.
I've
I
heard
enjoyed
everyone
it.
say it was really bad.
Yeah, yeah. I enjoyed it. I didn't mind. Like people had a problem with how Luke was, like a grumpy sort of guy. But I quite liked that. I thought
Yeah,
it were quite true to the character, to be honest. But
I don't know, man. I fucking hate Luke Skywalker.
yeah, he's not great at
Like,
best of times. That's what I mean. How do you ruin a
I
character
don't.
that annoying?
But I feel like when he's in Star Wars films, he treats it like he's in the office. Like he's always like looking at the camera and stuff. Like, oh, I'm Luke Skywalker, and I know that I'm in a Star Wars film. I don't feel like he's actually acting the part. I just feel like he sort of shows up
Looks at
and reads
camera.
the lines,
Yeah,
and that's it.
he does bits though, don't he? He is powerful in terms of the
He's
Force and
just,
stuff in the
I
law.
know, but it's like he's just straight up fan service.
Death Dragon. Yeah, I know what you mean. It wasn't a fitting end to it. Kylo
No,
Ren should have at least killed him or something.
I mean, I'll be honest. Like the last sort of 20 minutes, I really didn't have a clue what was going on.
It was quite powerful visually with the like crystal foxes and the red tint on the snow. Do you remember that? When you kick up the dirt, it'd be red. Um,
I remember the Star Destroyers, and that's about it.
yeah,
And
big.
Palpatine being quite cool.
Yeah,
But I
Palpatine were
don't want to
alright.
like, I don't want to then go back and rewatch it and actually figure it out and realize it was shit
Yeah.
because the memory, as it is now, is quite good.
Well, you're probably best off keeping it that way.
Yeah, that's
On
what I
to the
thought.
next. On to the next. So,
Go on.
Back to the Future. Doc Brown.
Yeah.
Is he
Oh man,
alive or dead, Barry?
he's dead, isn't he?
No. Well,
Oh
actually,
wait.
I've just thought about this. Actually. Yeah, he is dead. I had a live here, but thinking about it now, went back in time, but he did get shot in the original timeline, didn't he? And then when Marty
Yeah.
came back, he saved him from being shot. So I
So
guess he did die. I guess he did die.
but is he alive? Like
He's alive now. Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
alive in the past
and the future now, because Marty gave him a note that said you're going to be
just not
shot.
presently.
Yeah. So yeah, I'll give you that. Even though I was
All
wrong.
right, sound.
if the answer sheet is wrong, we're pretty fucked, aren't we? So I'll change that. Not like it matters now. I've already fucked it. But the audience is still happy, aren't you? Yeah.
Oh, kids in front row.
Yeah, they're gassed. Right. Okay. Mia from Pulp Fiction. Mia from Pulp Fiction. Did she die?
Oh man. Oh, for fuck's sake, man. I can't remember what happens to her. Gets the jab, then goes on a ride, gets high.
Gets high again after the jab.
Does she get high again?
I don't. I'm not telling you. No, she doesn't. Know. I think she has a line of coke or something, though, doesn't she?
Right, I'm gonna say she's dead.
She's alive, Barry. The shot of adrenaline saves her life.
I know. Man, I thought she died like later on.
No, she don't. No, she don't. Does she? I think that's the last you see of her in that. Is the injection scene?
Oh yeah, then she's like spooked out or something, isn't
She just lies low for rest. Yeah.
I know nothing about films.
It is hard to remember some points though. Like Back
I know,
to the
man,
Future,
but
I've
it's
seen
like...
80 times. I still got that wrong, so don't feel too
Nice.
bad. Okay, here's a good one. TV now.
Go on.
Just for this one. Walter White.
Oh man, I never actually finished it.
Sorry about the spoilers, ladies and gentlemen, as well, if you haven't seen any.
Probably. I mean, I'm going to assume he dies at the end.
Yes.
Otherwise, they'd still be fucking making him.
Smart. He died. He did have the literal premise of the show was, I'm about to die.
Yeah, like he had cancer.
yeah, I'm gonna die, so I better do this. So. But yeah, honestly, you missed probably one of the best seasons of TV ever if you hadn't watched the full Breaking Bad last season. It's amazing.
Is the
Some
final
of the
one really good?
Oh, some of the payoffs are brilliant. Like, obviously, it gets out and he becomes like a really wanted guy, but he's got to try and get back and sort of settle stuff on the sly. So he's got to be really clever and stuff. It's amazing. Anyway, I digress. Next one. I don't know if you're a fan of this. I haven't really heard you speak about this series of film much, to be honest. Austin Powers.
What, is Austin Powers alive?
Did Austin Powers live or die through his 3 adventures?
Right. He's got to be alive still, hasn't he? I can't see him killing the guy off.
Alive is correct.
Yes.
The audience love it.
Like he's always going to make it out. He's never going to have. He's not going to have like an emotional death scene.
We've got Muzzlad and Death Dragon listening now, folks.
Wow.
Yes, Muzzlad. How's the audio? Just give us a thumbs up, please.
Muzzlad.
Muzzlad, that's his.
All right. Yeah.
His handle.
Mug kid. Yeah.
Muglad, I think it says. It says Muggy Muglad. Oh. Yeah. Anyway, this one is gonna be fucking hard. It's gonna be hard for you.
Go on.
Donna. Meryl Streep's character from Mamma Mia.
What the fuck, man? Like, no one dies in Mamma Mia, do they? Like, she's alive, surely.
She's dead.
What?
She's dead. Right, so between...
What, how she died?
I don't know. Between Mamma Mia 1 and Mamma Mia 2, she's died. But she's still, like, in it as a ghost in one scene. So I don't really know what happened there.
Why does Mamma Mia have false ghosts?
I think it's because scheduling issues. She couldn't do the full thing. I really do. I just don't understand why she'd just do a bit of it. Anyway, so yeah, Donna's dead in Mamma Mia.
Donna's
everyone,
dead, man.
the audience like that.
That's crazy.
Okay, next. All right, hell of a ride, hell of a roller coaster ride is this show. 6 seasons in total now under the belt. No, 5 and a special. It's Prison Break,
Yeah,
and we're talking Michael Scofield, ladies and gentlemen,
Michael Scofield.
the one and
I've
only.
actually got Prison Break on right now.
Oh, are you loving
The
it? Have you
first
seen the
season.
newest?
Yeah,
Oh,
man.
watch it all the way through to this newest one.
First season, man. It's all kicking off.
I'm,
He's just got on the roof.
I'm so
Um,
jealous of you experiencing the first season of that. It is unbelievable TV, that first season. Unbelievable.
just got on the roof. Where the fuck is he? Oh, he's doing the Taj Mahal bit. And he comes up like, is there a problem? There's just been a full-on lockdown.
Yes. Oh, man. Excuse me.
He's just cutting it fine every time, man.
So does he live through full 5 seasons?
Michael
then?
Scofield. So he might. I mean, I'm gonna say he dies. Actually,
You're gonna say he dies?
yeah, I can see him like killing him off
Now
and
the
having
thing
like
is,
the most emotional death scene ever.
well, the thing
Like
is,
loads of tears.
yeah. Well, the thing is, I think he did die in the creators' heads at one time, because in the special, you're meant to believe he died, but you never see it, and then lo and
Right.
behold, 9 years later, he comes back and it's all been faked. So really, I'm gonna have to say the character doesn't die. He's
No,
alive.
because like that's rule number one, isn't it? If you don't see it, it didn't
Yeah, in
happen.
Prison Break especially, yeah. You never saw Kellerman get shot in the head, and I wasn't having that for a second. You've got
Like
to see.
I watched Blade 2 yesterday as well.
Mm,
That does that trick so many times where it's like, oh no, this guy's dead, and everyone's like grieving, and then he just shows up
I tell
because
you,
you
you've
didn't
got,
actually see the
yeah,
death.
yeah, you've really got to do it a lot, haven't you, for it to become
Mm.
not surprising anymore that a main character's not dead. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
That is
but it's like
unbelievable.
obviously you're not going to kill off one of the main guys. Like it's been 20 minutes.
Yeah,
Come
yeah,
on.
exactly. Oh my God, he's alive. Of course he is. Well, in a full season of Prison Break as well, you're meant to believe Sarah's dead, but because she were doing The Walking Dead or something like that, she couldn't be in the
All
season,
right,
so you're meant to think she's dead, and then all of a sudden, she comes back fine.
then she's all right.
Yeah, she's fine. You
That's
never saw her dead.
convenient.
Yeah, yeah, it is. So next one. I don't know if you're a
Go on.
comic book fan, Barry,
Not at
but we're
all.
talking Wolverine. Hugh Jackman brought the character to life.
I mean, yeah, he's got to be dead, hasn't he? Because he was looking pretty rough in the last Wolverine film.
Mm.
I don't know if he can actually die or if he just turns into like a fucking well old man.
Well, that's the thing, but I can confirm in Logan, he is dead. He dies. Have you not seen Logan then?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh,
Is
it's
that with
amazing.
he's on that like farm ranch thing?
Yeah, Stephen Merchant's in it, isn't he?
Yes.
It's
Yeah,
really
he's
good.
great.
It's really good. Right, here's a bit of a tricky one. I've probably
Go
just
on.
given you an answer, but Harry Potter.
Man, I stopped watching these films after the second. Uh, dead. Fucking hope he's dead. Well, it's the
He
only way
did
they'd stop
die.
writing it.
He did die, but then came back, Barry. I'm sorry to
How?
tell you.
Magic.
Well,
Magic
yeah,
spells.
I don't. Do you really want me to go into the law?
Is it magic spells
Essentially, yeah,
as a
yeah.
plot device that fixes any problem that they might have?
Well, it turns out he did die by the hand of Voldemort, but it turns out
Right.
Voldemort
So
actually
Voldemort's
killed.
still about.
Voldemort died when Harry came back to life because he only
It's
killed the
just.
part of Voldemort's soul in Harry. He didn't kill Harry. Get with it. Yeah. Basically, there's Horcruxes. Anyway, are we going into this? Let's leave it.
So over it.
Yeah, let's leave it. So you haven't really mentioned this before to me, but they are good films and great stories. I do recommend it to anyone. The Hunger Games we're going to now, and the main character, Katniss Everdeen.
I hope she's dead because she can't act.
Don't you like her?
Nah, man. Thought she was shit in Hunger Games. She's got the deadest face There's
Yeah,
just
she does.
no emotion. It's like plaster with some eyes on it. That's it. There's just nothing there.
Well, you could argue that that's a character choice. No, you're not having
To
it.
let's have the main character just be dull as fuck.
But she's like, it is like an apocalyptic world, and there's not much to be happy about in that world. But I do get
I
what you're
know,
saying.
but she don't even show sadness or anything. It's just no.
Give it a chance. She does have a few emotional breakdowns in Hunger Games later on. Okay, this one you'll like.
So was she dead or alive?
She's alive. Sorry, she's alive, everyone.
No,
Yeah, she lives
she's
through.
dead to me.
She lives through. I think she goes in the Hunger Games twice and lives both fucking times. The mad bitch.
Lucky.
So yeah, next one.
She end up with that ginger guy, or does he
Uh,
die?
I think all boyfriends end up dying.
Jimmy No Balls.
Jimmy No Balls, he ends up dying because he gets his balls chopped off, of course. And Johnny One Hand, he lives.
Oh, one hand Johnny.
Yeah, he's now No Hands Johnny though.
Damn.
Yeah. Sad times. Anyway, next one, ladies and gentlemen. So Katniss is alive.
So don't get involved with her. Is the rule.
Yeah, basically. So, Joey from Friends.
They don't. I mean, they don't have death in Friends, do they?
You tell me. You tell me.
How would they even do it? Like hit by a car? They'd have to do it dragged out. You'd get a disease or something. I'm gonna say he's alive. He's got to be alive. He's like main guy.
He's alive. He's alive.
Yeah.
And I'll
Sad.
argue
But
that
if they
he's
were
not.
gonna do it, they'd
What?
give him like cancer or something. Something,
Yeah.
whatever it is. If it was the 80s, they'd have given him AIDS.
The hot disease at the time.
COVID. Yeah, whatever the hot new disease
Hot
is.
new
They're
disease
giving
slash
him
virus.
COVID now.
Yes, love that. Okay, SpongeBob and Patrick.
Defo alive. Timeless. They live forever.
Right, what about this then? I was thinking about this. I could make a
Go on.
case right now that SpongeBob and Patrick have died at some point. Right. in
Go on.
in the SpongeBob SquarePants movie, the first one, right? They're under a heat lamp in one scene, and you'll all know what I'm talking about. In the gift shop
Yes.
at Shell City, or the gift shop's
Yeah,
called
and they
Shell
think it's
City.
over, don't they?
They die temporarily in my book. They dry out, they fade, they die, and then the water brings them back to life. But I suppose,
Right.
have they really died? That's the debate we've got. But that's for a whole other
That's.
show.
I mean, I've seen that debate happening everywhere as well. That's no one can decide.
Kids are fighting in the playground over it. But this is a whole hour debate I've got planned, so that's for a separate day.
Right. We don't
Yeah.
want to take time up.
Oh no! Too much to get on to. I mean, if we
I
really
mean,
delve in, that'll take us like
if
an hour.
you really wanted to delve into it, I mean, because are any of them really alive in the first place? Because sponges
Oh,
and like what starfish, they don't really have brains or anything. I know starfish are like fucking disgusting as well. If you look into what they get up to,
what
like,
do you mean? Like what?
oh mate, the way they eat stuff
Yeah, how's that?
is like so. They've got a beak on the bottom of their like in the middle sort of thing. They can lose legs and nothing happens as well because it's not all to them. But they've got like a beak thing. That's where they shit and eat, and then they sort of they put their stomach on the outside of their bodies or something,
Yeah, that's
and
cool.
it's all fucked, man. It's all weird.
That is weird, but you can't. But that sponge, you can't say a sponge doesn't have a brain. He's a fry cook for crying out loud. That takes skill, if you ask
Oh
me.
yeah, maybe that's the law. Like
Yeah. So
the
we say
sponge
they're
has more of a
alive,
brain.
or did they brutally die on the slab?
Let's leave it up to another hour-long show.
Okay, we'll leave that as a question mark, ladies and gentlemen. A cliffhanger.
Whoa!
Whoa, for another day. Okay, Django and the Django from Django Unchained Tarantino's.
Django the Django from the Django Unchained.
Yeah, there's been loads of Django's, haven't they, over the years? Like,
Yeah, true. I think Does he die?
Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
He lives, ladies and
Damn.
gents. And thank
Fucking
God he
Western,
lives as
man.
well.
I thought how he'd do it, like, is where they do the thing where he gets everything he wants, like, and that's like the ending is pretty much it's got a stamp on it. It's good to go. He's riding off into the distance on a
Yeah,
horse or whatever
yeah.
with the girl, and then he just gets like shot out of nowhere.
Yeah, well, after he rides off with the horse, isn't there a scene
Yeah.
where he's back in a cage and Tarantino does an awful Australian accent as the trade slaver?
Ooh.
After that, I'm sure he shoots Tarantino and blows him up. After the big shootout in the mansion, but I don't know what's
Yeah.
happened between then for him to be separated again.
Just like you fill in the blanks, isn't it? Really.
Yeah, I guess. Right, next one. You'll like this one. You're a big fan.
Or like he could have been killed by like some KKK guy just out
Mm,
of nowhere.
well, I'm sure like he gets them to unlock the cage temporarily to go to the toilet or something, and then he ends up just fucking blasting him away. Does Django? Um,
Right.
but yeah, I'm sure that's after the big blowing up the mansion scene sort of thing. That is amazing. That last sequence as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
That
Totally.
could that's top probably 10 movie moments for me, to be honest. The over exaggeration when he shoots that wife at the angle and
Yeah, I was gonna say
flies
she just
back.
flies sideways,
It's brilliant. That's like
like
honestly, I
the
love
wrong
that
way.
shit. I love that shit though. Just wacky. I love it. It's like why I love Kingsman as well. Just don't take
Yeah,
yourself too seriously. Just go mental.
just
Um,
have the action be the most action possible.
yeah. And people say, oh yeah, it wouldn't happen like that. Their heads wouldn't explode. Bigger head explosions, please. Make them
Yeah,
fucking
more.
splatter the house. Honestly, the bigger the better, innit? Oh, I just love
Really
it. I
is.
just love it. You can't get enough. So, TV, back to TV on this one. Dexter, I know you're a fan.
From Dexter's Laboratory.
No, from the show Dexter.
Dexter, oh, man, I can't remember what fucking happened in the last season. He's got to die, man. Come on.
He's alive, but he
What?
does fake his own death at some point. On my research, I haven't actually seen it myself.
Yeah,
But yeah, apparently he fakes his own death, and then it's revealed that he's living somewhere else or something. So I'll
man.
ruin that
I
one
mean,
for you
it's
as
one of
well.
those shows. It's one of those shows where it's like the first season's really good, and then it's like it's really hit or miss
Mm,
after that.
yeah, right.
Like,
This one is I am even. How long is it? Is it 5 seasons, Dexter?
I think like 5 or 6 or something.
Yeah, I've
But
heard
it's
it's a bit
like,
hit and miss.
yeah, some of the seasons are just like just dead, and then you start on the next season. It's like a
Picks up a
fresh
bit.
start
Yeah,
sort of thing. It's
yeah.
like they've just gone right, start again, new
Mm,
plot. We need a new thing because they've like pretty much tied up everything.
what's that? What's that Sam put here? He's put I've put how's the sound? He's put sounds good. Sounds like a pair of mugs. Thank you for that. Thank you for that comment, mate. Okay, this is the hardest one. I've saved the best till last.
Right.
The very best till last. It's Junie Cortez from Spy Kids 1 to 4D. Obviously, we've got Spy
Is
Kids
Junie the
1, 2,
girl?
3D, and 4D. Junie is the little ginger boy.
All right. What's the girl called?
Carmen.
Yeah,
Carmen and
nice.
Junie Cortez.
Junie's alive, surely. He's like
I
the
love them
protege.
films. The
They're
OSS.
fucking great,
They
man.
are. They're great. And especially is it the second one where there's like that ball at the beginning and they come and take take
Is the
the
second one with the dinosaurs?
yeah, the pet. He's got like a pet platform that's
Yeah,
on the island, and he's hiding away. But it turns out they really like him, and they're
yeah,
just
he's
trying to be with
sound,
him.
isn't
Yeah, yeah.
he? 3D's madness as
3D,
well.
yeah, game over. I love that title. Spy Kids, game over. That's brilliant as well. Spy Kids 4D is all right.
What?
I'm telling
What's the
you,
fourth D?
Ricky Gervais. I think you smelt stuff. Genuinely, genuinely, I think it had like a smeller thing. I'm sure it did.
Right.
Because because it's like they reference it. It's one of them cheap where they go, oh,
And they'll have
oh no,
like some
was it
perfume,
It
and they
might
go,
have been
"Have a smell of
temperature.
this."
Yeah, but it might have been temperature, because they go, oh, it's cold.
Oh, for fuck's
And
sake!
then you're meant
And
to
they'll
be cold.
actually say it in the film as well.
Yeah, they're going, oh, it's
Brrr,
cold.
it's freezing.
It's freezing in this room. And then Ricky Gervais is like the dog, a talking dog in it. So it's got some good laughs. So is he alive? Is he alive or dead, Baz? He's been on
I'm saying alive,
four action-packed adventures, risking his life for mankind. What, you
but
think
he's
he's
the main
alive?
character. He's a kid as well. He's got to be alive.
He's alive. Ladies and gentlemen, he's
Yes.
alive. All
I
right.
don't think I did brilliantly there.
I think you got probably about 50%, which is all right. It's all right. It's all right, mate. Well, you're not going to get Junie Cortez. I'm glad you got Joey from Friends. That's good. So what I've got now is just a quick list to wrap up on, really. In light of Joseph Gordon-Levitt being cast as Jiminy Cricket in the Pinocchio live adaptation remake, I've got a
All
list.
right, mad.
Yeah, so he's the new Jiminy Cricket. I've got a list of upcoming live action remakes, and I couldn't believe the
For
amount.
fuck's sake. I bet there's fucking hundreds
Oh
planned.
my god, there's not quite hundreds.
Let's
but I'm
make some
telling you.
sequels, guys. They make money.
This. Oh, honestly, right? They've started doing the remakes already with the likes of Jungle Book and Lion King and Mulan and that sort of thing. But they're already planning, and I've got it on the list, planning sequels to the remakes that they've done already.
Oh,
Because
oh.
they're that successful. So I'll go through the
Well, they'll
lists.
have the sequel planned like before they've even done the fucking remake.
Yeah, exactly. They'll plan like 3 films ahead, won't they? And sign them
Oh
up.
yeah.
Before I
What's the
could
point in
blink.
making a film if you can't make 8?
Yeah, I know, but before I could blink, there were Planes 3. And we're like, where's that come from? I only saw
Why are they making that shit,
Yeah,
man?
I know, it's
Come on.
ridiculous. But so they've gone to basically, they've reverted back and thought these are Shaw things, Shaw property that we've already made money on. People are buying the
Cars
nostalgia buys.
25.
Right, so they've gone back. So we'll start the list. Pinocchio, which we've already mentioned. So they're doing a
All
Pinocchio.
right.
The Little Mermaid, they're doing that. This one,
Right,
go
that's
on.
an old one though.
It is a very old one, so they've got license to do that. This one, Lilo and Stitch. I don't know how that's going to work, personally. Lilo and Stitch live action.
I mean, I don't remember it being that good.
Oh, it is. It is. You got to give it credit. It is good.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It's a good one. It is a good one. I just don't think it'll work not being overly cartoony and stuff. Hunchback
Wait,
of Notre Dame.
these are all like live action.
Yeah, they're redoing them like live action. So it's like they classed Lion King as live action though as well. So
yeah, even though it was just like
CGI completely.
We'll just spend 100 million on animation.
Yeah. So we've got Hunchback of Notre Dame, but I do believe they'll do like a Mulan treatment with the humans, where they'll just cast live, like they will cast actors to play Quasimodo.
Yeah.
In fact, I think your mum's in talks to play Quasimodo. Oh, the audience like it. Right. Hunchback of Notre Dame.
That's an applause.
Yeah.
Straight to applause.
Yeah, they love it. So that's.
I can see that being all right.
Yeah, because it's a nice background. It's France in it, so it'll be nice. Bambi, that'll be full Lion King treatment, won't it? As if they're putting us through that again. Bambi. I wonder if you'll see.
I don't know if they'll take that scene out, because
because that's the whole
actual
film, though, isn't
fucking blunt force trauma to children.
Yeah, you didn't see anything though, did you? You just saw them her look. She appeared. Is it a she, Bambi?
You just saw the kids see its mum die.
Yeah, just crying for its mum, which were lovely.
That's worse than seeing the mum die.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Tragic. So we're going to be subject to that again, folks. So keep an eye out for that one. Hercules. This will be good. I wonder who they'll cast.
Ooh.
Should we have a look? See if there's any room.
If it's the fucking Rock, man, just cast someone else.
Couldn't it? He's done it already.
But it's like he's just every like jacked guy.
He won't do Hercules again though. He's already done a shitty remake.
What about the guy that did Thor?
Hercules remake. Thor.
He's
Yeah, he'd
pretty
be good.
huge.
He'd be good.
Yeah.
Oh, Joe and Anthony Russo are producing the directors of Endgame, Barry.
Nice.
So that could be.
It's going to be like action.
That could be it. And we've had a question come in, I think. Hold on. Is there going to be a Fox and the Hound? Now, yes, there is. Yes, there is, Mr. Amore. This didn't even make the list. So this list is actually not even the total of things that are rumoured, spoke about, dated. These are just the list of the main ones, really. But the Fox and the Hound, yes, I've heard that is planned as well on good sources. Hercules remake cast. Come on. Have they cast Hercules yet? Ooh. Oh, God. They've cast Noah Centineo. Oh, I know him.
Who?
I know him. He's like a pretty boy. He'll have to get jacked up. But I'm sure everyone's capable with the right
They might
needles,
just like CGI it.
the right needles and stuff like that. Which they're all on.
Post effects.
You want to see The Rock training for Black Adam? Jesus Christ, he is ripped up. He is absolutely ripped up.
Biggest roid head about.
Oh my God, tell me about it. You know, one of the key factors of steroids is hair loss. One of the key, and he's completely bald, folks. They say,
No,
"Oh yeah,
he
but he
said-
says he doesn't do." Why don't he just come out and say
My
it?
God, he's quoted to have said like when he was doing like football and shit, because he went into football, which is obviously also full of steroids. That he tried steroids, but they didn't do anything for him.
Oh, didn't they? No,
they don't work.
oh, they don't
Hard
work on
work
you.
and determination. That works. That's
Hey.
all that works. That works more than steroids.
I'm the first one to say he needs those things as well to get where he's got to. It's hard work as well, but he definitely has help. You can't be a 50-odd-year-old man and look like that, or 40, late 40s at least, isn't it? Anyway, next, Peter Pan. They're redoing a Peter Pan titled Peter and Wendy.
All right.
That'd be quite good.
That'd be yeah, it'd be
They've done
interesting
it
to see like how
They have done it though. They've done it numerous times.
But they could give it a spin.
Yeah, I'm open.
Because like the thing with these like live action remakes is they're not really made for kids. They're made for like that sort of our sort of generation. And then with Peter Pan, like that's really old.
Yeah.
So it's like, you could even leak into like people in their 40s and stuff like that. So it's got to be a more broad kind of film. So it might have some more sort of grown up elements going on.
Yeah, I'd like it's more real. But how real can you get the flying to Neverland?
I don't know, but like I don't know if they made it not gritty, but
I'd make like Hook a terrorist or something in the streets of London, and then Peter Pan's a crime fighting detective who can fly.
Peter Pan's a detective.
Yeah, Detective Pan, we'll call the series. Detective Pan, Trouble in London. Love it. Right, we'll make a poster.
Smokes and stuff, and
yeah, he's on 20 a day. His wife's on to him.
Just can't solve this case.
Yeah, he's always on his phone. His wife with a newborn child at home never sees him because he's committed to the job so much.
Yeah, she needs him to.
But when a new killer emerges, trouble ensues.
Tinkerbell is a street prostitute.
Tinkerbell's an absolute
She's
slut
lost
bag.
her way.
Yeah, she's addicted to pixie dust. Snorting it. Angel dust.
But she's like Peter Pan's informant or something.
Yeah, she manages the shipment imports of pixie dust to the streets of London. But he lets her off because she gives him good information. So
and Captain Hook is like the drug lord.
Hook's a new guy on the streets. Yeah, Tinkerbell's not happy about him. But he's killing people as well. So
and there's also a rape scene.
Yeah. Hook rapes Pan. And Tinkerbell watches and fans dollar bills over him. And it's fun for the whole family.
To do that.
Yeah,
it's like, here's your fucking PGI. It's like Peter Pan reboot. By the way, it's an 18.
Yeah, why don't we just have it like a straight up softcore pornography as well? with a
That's
real
been
great
done,
story.
man.
Yeah, it would. So right, well we got that down. If Disney's listening, which I'm sure they are, please feel free to take any of those ideas. Next is The Sword and the Stone. Did you ever see that? The animated one?
No, man. What's that?
Oh, it was brilliant. It's King Arthur and Merlin,
Have a
but
look.
it's an old one. It's an old one, but it's really good. Yeah,
Sword
look it
and the
up. See if you've
Stone.
seen it.
Yeah, I mean that's fucking. This is 1963.
Yeah,
This came out.
it's really old. It's really old.
66% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah, I like it.
I think yeah, I've seen this. I've like seen this at my grandma's house
Yeah,
when I
you
was
will
a
have done.
child.
You will have done.
You know.
Muslad's put 50 Shades of Pan going back to. Love that. Right, so we've got Sword in the Stone. That's good. Snow White and the Seven Dwarves.
Oh man.
Live action.
Oh,
I
what are
don't
they gonna
know.
do with that
I
though?
don't know about that. I really don't.
Like, cause you're messing with a classic at that point.
And are they going to have midgets? Or
Live action midgets. That's
yeah,
great.
yeah. Is that not controversial or calling them
I don't
dwarves
know,
or
man.
I
Like,
don't know.
fucking Willy Wonka did it.
Yeah, yeah. But that was that was ages ago.
That was horrendous.
Yeah, it
So we
was.
can expect similar things.
Yeah, yeah. Um. Oh God. But I mean, they pulled it off. I tell you what, they pulled it off in The Hobbit well, with all the dwarves and stuff. They were cool.
Yeah, but I mean, like, it's a different style of dwarf.
I know.
If they
Yeah,
did
yeah,
that, that'd be fantastic. And
yeah.
they're all like drunks and stuff.
Mm. But what about they could use normal sized people to do that effect if they wanted an A-list cast. Have Peter Dinklage in
Yeah.
there, of course, the midget from Game of Thrones. Sorry, you're not meant to say that. Are you a small person?
I don't know what
I
I'm
don't.
even
I
meant to
can't keep
say,
track.
really.
I can't keep track. And going back to Tinkerbell, there's a rumored Tinkerbell standalone movie with Reese Witherspoon as Tinkerbell. So keep an eye out for that one. Can't wait for
Mate,
that.
I bet James Corden is going to end up being one of the dwarves.
Oh yeah, he will,
And
won't
they'll fucking CGI his fat face onto one of them.
Excuse me. Oh,
Like fucking cats all over again.
yeah, what a debacle
Like,
that was.
I don't know if is there like eight. I mean, I'm sure there is like eight dwarves on the planet, but like eight that are good enough actors,
The
or are
seven.
they gonna
They
like
need seven.
seven? All right.
Seven. Yeah. So yeah, they could probably do it, but you're gonna be struggle to find seven good midget actors, small people.
And then
So
they're just gonna hike the prices as well. If I was, I'd get in a union.
yeah, or create.
I'd
Yeah,
rinse them out.
yeah, 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 yeah.
They've got users, so
You'll be able to pull
if
a
you want
movie
us to
set up
update,
for accessibility as well, left, right, and centre. I couldn't reach the
oh
food
mate,
table. Fucking hell, that's Sue. It's a walking lawsuit, a little small walking lawsuit.
this sandwich is enormous.
Yeah, be buzzed at portions. Uh, right,
I'd
okay,
fucking
so
love it, man. I was thinking about this. Like,
I was
food's
thinking that as
huge.
well, yeah, because you could just build your house around your requirements and then you've got a normal life.
You've got a full-on mansion.
A meal deal from Tesco would last you 3 days. Be fantastic. You know them like
Mate,
triple sandwiches. That'd fucking
yeah.
yeah.
VAT-free shopping as well.
Yes. Well, you'd be able to fucking get away with. How are they gonna? They're not gonna search a midget, so you could get away with robbing a few bits as well.
Oh, mate, you could easily do some terrorism.
Yeah, no one's manhandling a
Easy.
midget, are they? Small
No
person.
chance. Absolutely no
No,
chance.
they're
You
not.
go straight through, sir.
Yeah. So apologies to all small people who were offended by that. Audience claps at that. Well done. Right. So sequels now, but sequels to the live actions that they've already done. What do you think they're doing? I'll tell you if you're right. They've got 3 planned.
Sequels for what, sorry?
Sequels for the live action remakes that they've already done. So some of these may not
Lion
even.
King.
Yep, yep. They're doing Lion King with the same director.
They're doing I don't know, maybe Jungle Book.
They're
That one was
doing
good.
Jungle Book. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
And I don't know, man. I can't
Right.
think of another one that was actually good.
Okay, there's a last one. Aladdin 2 they're doing, right?
Fucking why?
Because Aladdin 1 was $1 billion film.
Oh my god.
I know. Can you believe
Is
that?
that because Will Smith was a meme for a
Yeah,
week
yeah.
for it?
To be honest, I quite enjoyed the film. It's okay. It's quite good.
Yeah.
Like it's not $1 billion film at all. It's just hype, really. I think. But they've got that.
Fucking Will Smith, man.
Yeah, they've got that. They've got that to back them though, right? So finishing off. We've gone a bit over than I thought we would, to be honest. But hey, extra content for the folks at home, I suppose.
Extra bullshit.
Extra bullshit for you to listen to. So what I want to do week on week, Baz, is take it in turns with you to pick a film, and then we'll both go away,
Alright.
watch the same film, come back with our sort of summarised thoughts on it. So what do you want to do? Do you want to go first? Do you want me to go
I mean,
first?
I thought I'm kind of on the spot. Do you have one planned? Or?
No, I actually don't really.
Your idea.
I know,
Go
yeah.
on Netflix now. Let's see what we've got.
Go on Netflix now. Yeah. Something we both have. Is the criteria something we both haven't seen, or can it be one that we have?
we could rewatch them.
Oh well, then we should do Nice Guys.
Nice Guys is good.
I'd love
But we
to.
both know it's good.
Yeah, that's true. I'd like to go on for a bit of an unknown.
Yeah. We got Green Mile.
I watched that recently.
3 hours long.
Yeah, it's a belter, is that?
I mean, this is great content, I'm sure.
Right, here we go then. One out of the blue that we've both not seen. Mamma Mia.
Go on.
Mamma Mia 1.
Mate, I've watched Mamma Mia 1 with you.
I wanted to watch Mamma Mia again. It's a belter. Nah, it is a belter.
Right. How about, have you seen Paul?
Yes, but not in a while. I would watch that again.
I've
mate.
never seen Paul.
You've never seen Paul, right? We'll watch that then, because
No.
that's a good one.
All right.
Okay, so we've got. Is that your pick or mine?
I don't know, man. That can be mine.
Well, why don't we just do this every week and we'll go through Netflix and see what's on there. Netflix pick of the week. See, we're always learning. Okay, so
this old film.
yeah. Well, it can be anything. We'll just see what we come across there. I'd quite like to do a horror or something like that because I like horrors.
Horror's such a deadish genre.
No, if you get the right one, like Us. I watched Us the other day, and Us is really good. Like a good story.
Oh yeah,
that
might be okay actually.
That one's good. You should give that a watch. So brilliant. We've done the first episode of FLICKHEADS. Hope you've enjoyed. Follow us on socials. We're on Instagram only at the moment, but look out for the YouTube channel coming soon, very very soon. Barry, you got anything to plug? Oh, you can follow.
No.
You can follow Barry's band on Instagram at @somebreather_. So you can get on.
Mate, we're doing so much at the minute.
Obviously, it's dry at the minute, but just hang in there. Give them a follow and wait for the tunes, you impatient gits. And then we'll be okay. Right. Thanks for that, Barry. It's been an absolute pleasure.
Yeah, man. Been a pleasure.
Yeah, we'll be doing this weekly at the same time if that suits you. It could change, but we'll keep you informed all the way through. And we'll see you on Monday for Chatting It, a brand new episode of that. And good night and God bless. See you soon.
See you on the other side, man.